People say I'm the best boss. They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You are hilarious, and you get the best out of us. I think that pretty much sums it up. They brought it back from their trip to our San Francisco office.
Hey Michael, stop being such a Michael Scott, God!
All right, back to the point. Milan is right, we need to talk about the expertise this team of Odoo specialists located in our headquarters in Louvain-la-Neuve. They act as Odoo guardians on the one hand, but they are also business nerds. And with this double hat, they ensure we provide top-notch services to our end customers. We share knowledge throughout the Odoo community. We support our in-house business services and offices abroad. We work hand in hand with the R&D department to follow up on the product evolution. And we participate in different initiatives to make the apps known to professionals. But come with me and you'll understand what it means to be an expert. This is Milana in our natural environment.
Oh, hey guys, but we're live. Well, I was live, but I guess let's do this first. So what I was doing first was giving a live webinar, and it's something that you get to do as an expert, and it's a part of my job I really enjoy. So we are presenting live the new features from the new versions, and one of the reasons that I love doing it is because you really have a direct communication with the community. At the end of the session, you have a Q&A, so it's kind of a live e-chat with the community, which is really great. They can ask you the questions directly.
Hey, Milana!
Oh, hi, David.
Are you done with the webinar?
Oops, okay, actually I have to free up the studio because David has to record a talk for his OX speech.
So, before I start, let me tell you about what I'm about to do. I'm about to do a recording for the Odoo Experience, our yearly event where we showcase the newest features that our product has to offer. And as experts, we have a very important role. Whether it's giving a talk in front of 2,000 people, just like this one, which will be transmitted online, or participating in the booths and receiving questions from partners, from clients, or feedback that they might have, grow from that feedback, and of course for them to benefit from receiving our expertise support, we are there for them. And it's not the only time we're there for them. Isn't that right, Richard?
Thanks. This does not work, so. Yeah, very right, David. Hi, I'm Richard, and as experts in the business services team, we're also there to create more advanced content for end users who demand it. And for example, we create and provide what we call smart classes, and this is basically to help end users and partners who are willing to go the extra mile and understand everything behind every configuration, so every underlying principle, and we also like to share our tips and tricks. Those sessions, we give them both internally for colleagues who would like to be more knowledgeable on the matter, as well as to partners. So this means that if colleagues from our own offices or from other offices, from Australia, Mexico, and other offices are willing to get help from us, like maybe going to their offices and meet them in person, teach them everything that they need to know. It's almost time for me to have this meeting with my dear colleague, Divine, because I have a very specific question for accounting, and let's get at her desk. Hey Divine, how's it going?
Hi Richard, how are you? Good.
Great, thanks. So I had this issue with my customer. Could you help me maybe?
Of course, I can help you. What do you need help with? So one aspect of our job that I really like is the 911. The 911 is a tool that we have here internally that allows our colleagues to come to us anytime they need our help. This could be anything from questions that they have, problems that they have with implementing the applications, or thinking together about creative solutions to implement Odoo. The idea here is to stay as standard as we can and to use the tool that we have as best as we can. So why do I like this aspect of the job? Because it allows us to stay close to the colleagues, to know what's going on in the field, and to collect feedback that is coming straight from our clients. Speaking of 911, there's a ticket that I need to speak to Charlene about. Let me call her really quickly. Hey Charlene, how are you?
Hello, I'm Charlene and I'm also working for the expertise. I will talk about the ROI, which is the pre-sales analysis at Odoo. So we have two main aspects. The first one is about the ROI peer review. So it's really interesting because it gives you the possibility to really deep dive in Odoo, to get the most order rates and really to learn the new specificities in Odoo. It's also an opportunity to challenge your own colleagues, and just to say it's sometimes more difficult to challenge them than to challenge your own customers. And then about the second part, it's about the ROI itself. So I had the chance to work with big use case, big customers who are really professional and expert in their sectors. So it's really rewarding to know that you can gain their trust and challenge them, but also learn them a lot of things in Odoo.
On Ego's implementation, I was leading and coordinating the implementation for everything that is related to inventory management and warehouse management. I think that when we work on big projects, big customers, most of the times they have complex operations and complex supply chains. So it's important to have somebody who knows well Odoo inventory and who knows well also like functional aspects, so that we can match more easily the need of the customer with the abilities of Odoo, and to know how we can adapt and use Odoo for the needs of the customer. I think that being an expert already gives a signal to the customer that we take them very seriously and we really want to provide them with the best service possible. As an expert, we can more quickly dive into the real problems and speak the same language as the customer, which is very important also for building trust. What I like about the expert role is really that we become a reference in a specific expertise for our colleagues, for the customers, and so most of the time we are called for very specific and complex problems, so that we can keep learning, keep building knowledge and expertise and experience.
If you like working with smart people,
And you're fond of business topics,
And you like to learn at all times.
If you're willing to work on our most complex cases,
If you want to have an impact on Odoo growth,
If you want to have fun while working,
You'd better join the expertise.